Hey, what up, Lakers fans? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all the latest Lakers news and rumors, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Lakers content, smash that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comment section. Today's Lakers 24-8 question of the day. Do you think the Lakers will regret going with Russell Westbrook over DeMar DeRozan? Give me a Y for yes or give me an N for no down below in the comment section. And for all the latest Lakers news, head over to alllakers.com. So it was the running of the Bulls last night at Staples Center, and last night the Lakers were playing that matador defense that we've seen from them all season long. They let the Bulls shoot 55.1% from the field. The Bulls shot 15 for 34 from downtown, good for 44.1%, and they were dominated by DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan, he scored 38 points on 15 for 23 shooting, added 6 assists, 3 rebounds, a block and a steal, and just 3 turnovers. And that was one of the subplots from last night because we saw the talk in the summertime. DeMar DeRozan to the Lakers. He's from Compton. He's a big Kobe guy. If you remember a while back when he appeared on the Up in Smoke podcast with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes, he said this about the Lakers being interested in him. DeMar said, "How could you not feel some type of way? Especially me. Being from LA, it's like, damn, my hometown team want me. They just came off a championship and they want me." So everything was in line for him to make that homecoming and come play for the purple and gold, but wait, not so fast. The Lakers, they end up trading for Russell Westbrook, and that was one of the subplots last night. DeMar DeRozan versus Russell Westbrook. And Westbrook, he was phenomenal in the first half. He kept the Lakers in it. If it wasn't for us, the Lakers would have probably been down by 20 points at the half because the role players, they just did not step up last night. But it really was another painful loss for the Lakers because, one, not only did the Bulls see red against the purple and gold last night and blow them out, they also had to see Alex Caruso. They had a video tribute for the Caruso. He's playing well for Chicago. Lonzo Ball was phenomenal in last night's game. Lonzo really took over the game late. He goes for 27 points on 10 of 13 from the field, 7 of 10 from beyond the arc, and he added 8 assists and 7 rebounds. So not only was it another brutal loss for the Lake Show, they had to see some of their former players dominate them, some players that could have been Lakers dominate them, and then to add insult to injury, this morning Chris Haynes of Yahoo Sports, he dropped a story that detailed DeMar DeRozan's interest in coming home to play for the Lakers this summer. Here's a quote from DeMar from the piece. "I felt like going to the Lakers was a done deal and that we were going to figure it out. I was going to come home. The business side of things just didn't work out. It's just a part of the business, part of the game. My next option was definitely Chicago, so looking back at it, it worked out well." So that has to hurt for Laker fans that wanted DeMar DeRozan. Now, I remember in the summertime, there was some talk that maybe he would accept a mid-level exception. But look, let's be real. That was never going to happen. Look, I don't care how much he grew up loving the purple and gold. He doesn't love the purple and gold as much as he loves green. And you saw the deal he got with Chicago, a very nice contract for DeMar DeRozan. He signed that 3-year, $85 million deal. So the only way the Lakers could have got DeMar is through a sign-and trade. And if they did execute a sign-and trade, that would have hard capped the Lakers, and it would have presented its own challenges when it comes to acquiring players and filling out this roster. Now, another move they could have made is they could have tried to make the move for Buddy Hield. That was another option that was on the table. Yes, the Lakers could have also paid Alex Caruso what he wanted to come back. Instead, he goes to Chicago and signs his own deal with the Lakers. They didn't want to do that. They wanted to give that money to THT. They didn't want to pay that luxury tax penalty that would have cost to bring back Alex Caruso. And there's a plethora of other moves they could have made, and they could have kept some of that depth. But they decided to go with Russell Westbrook. And at the end of the day, that's the move they made. In hindsight, DeMar DeRozan, he's having a great year. Would he have had this same great year with the Lakers? No one knows. I mean, would he have been a more efficient scorer than Russell Westbrook at this point? I don't think there's any question about that. Would he be averaging less turnovers? There's no question that that would be the case as well. This year, DeMar DeRozan, he's averaging 1.9 turnovers turnovers per game. Now, I think one of the most underrated aspects of DeMar DeRozan's game is his evolution as a playmaker. Last year with the Spurs, he averaged a career-high 6.9 assists per game. And yes, the three-point shooting isn't where you want it to be in the modern NBA as far as attempts go, but if you look at the number he's putting up this year, he's shooting 37% from three on 2.5 attempts per game. So he's in a great groove with the Chicago Bulls. It'd be great to see him on the Los Angeles Lakers, but I think you still have to give Russell Westbrook a chance to play with this Lakers lineup when they're fully healthy. Play with this Lakers roster, and I think at the end of the day, the Lakers like the idea of Russell Westbrook. He's a bigger name. He's a bigger star. He also is a guy that can help this team play at a breakneck pace, and that is what they're trying to do. So bringing in Russell Westbrook was more in line with their organizational philosophy as far as the style of play that they were trying to achieve. So look, it's still early. We're just 15 games into the year. Russell Westbrook can still work out for the Los Angeles Lakers. You have to give it time. Right now, it feels like having DeMar over Russ would have been the better move. At the end of the year, that could still be the case, but we still have to give it some time because there is still a chance where Russell Westbrook can facilitate. You see the assist numbers are there. Despite all the injuries, Russell Westbrook is still averaging 8.3 dimes per game. That's good for 4th in the NBA. And yes, DeMar DeRozan, he is having a superior year to Russ at this point. If you look at his numbers, he's averaging 26.9 points per game. That's good for 3rd in the league, 5.4 rebounds, 4.1 assists, and most importantly, a 26.23 PER. That's good for 8th in the league right now. But look, DeMar's a great player, but at this point, it's a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda. The Lakers made their move, and they have to make this work. But let me know down below in the comment section, will the Lakers ultimately regret not trading for DeMar DeRozan and trading for Russell Westbrook? I want your takes down below in the comment section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all things Laker basketball, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Lakers content, smash that like button. And for all latest Lakers news, head over to alllakers.com.